My name is Pastor Bernard Cannon. I am pastor of Perfecting the Saints of God Church in Detroit, Michigan. I have been a volunteer with Promise Keepers ever since 1996. I started volunteering with them. I went to the first Promise Keepers meeting and then volunteered my time in '97. And I understand Promise Keepers, will be in the Michigan area in August 23rd and 24th of this year. And I just want to talk a little bit about what Promise Keepers means to me and how it has impacted many lives of other men in their families. In fact, to this day, I still have women thanking me for inviting their husbands to Promise Keepers. A lot of the guys had been to a Promise Keepers meeting already, but they had never volunteered and worked behind the scenes of a Promise Keepers meeting. And I was asked to be head of the speaker hospitality, and that entailed me gathering about 20 plus men to be host to the speakers that come in and transportation, picking them up from the airports and bringing them to the conference there. What really stood out to me is that those men that were involved in Promise Keepers are still talking about that today. We have been with Promise Keepers. We volunteered for about a total of 9 years with the conference here with Promise Keepers back and forth. And during that time, and still right now, we had a standing Promise Keepers meeting or team still in place. Whenever they called, those men were ready to go. And so I would just want to say to you that it has impacted the lives of so many men. One man told me that if Reverend Cannon calls me or calls you for anything, if he says, meet me at the Ambassador Bridge with a bucket of paint and a paintbrush, I'll be down there waiting because I know there's going to be a blessing in it. It's time for you men now to get involved. Distance doesn't mean anything. It's going to be in Battle Creek this year. We need to come out to Promise Keepers in full-fledged. And we just thank you for what you have done. If you've never been to a Promise Keepers meeting, get involved and get ready to be blessed. If you have been, you know what the blessings are waiting for. I challenge you now to be that warrior that Promise Keepers is looking for. God bless you.